that in between right here. It's pretty funny.
Okay.
All right, she's only 15 years old, and she has worked with some really big names in Hollywood already. Matthew McConaughey, Jessica Chastain, Jeff Bridges.
Wow.
Oh, no big deal. And now she's starring in the Netflix movie The Little Prince. Please welcome Mackenzie Foy.
Welcome.
The Little Prince. Mackenzie, that was my favorite book growing up. Were you a big fan before you got involved?
Yes, definitely. I love the book. I think I read it in about the 4th grade, and I've been in love with it ever since.
It really is such a great story, isn't it?
It is.
What strikes you about it? What grabs your attention about it?
Just all the different layers about the book, and that how, depending on where you are in your life, it'll mean something different to you.
Right.
Just something really cool and unique about it.
And I heard that you actually read it almost every single day until you started filming.
I did, to kind of bring the essence of the book into the little girl, because she isn't a character in the book. I read it, and that way I had the story fresh in my mind.
Well, we have a clip, so where you play a little girl who escapes into this fantasy world with the aviator. Take a look.
And the little girl kind of looks like you.
Yeah, a little bit. It's kind of cute.
For people out there who don't know the story, could you give them a brief synopsis of what The Little Prince is?
Well, The Little Prince, the movie, is different from the book. It's an adaptation, and basically you're following the journey of the little girl as she discovers the story of the Little Prince.
It's really sweet. It's so beautiful. For you guys who don't know it, it's Saint-Exupéry. It's one of the greatest books ever. You've worked with some really, really big names in your few years. I mean, your first movie was when you were 9. You're only 15 now. What do you think is the best advice that any of the big actors that you've worked with?
I know.
What's that?
Buy low, sell high, or buy.
Maybe buy low, sell high, perhaps. But she's 15, Mark.
Oh.
I think the best advice was from Anne Hathaway, and she told me to not judge myself so hard when I watch myself on screen, and to see it as a learning curve and not as a mistake.
That's great advice.
That sounds like something she learned herself. I mean, she's
Yeah.
such a talented actress. I'm sure through the work of being in that process, seeing yourself as big as a Buick up there on the screen, you probably see every flaw rather than seeing your greatest.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I heard Cindy Crawford also had a big impact on your career or your life. How so?
Well, before I started acting, I was a print work model, and I worked for her furniture company for the print, and she asked me to be in her commercial playing her daughter, and I said yes, and that's kind of when I first got bit by the acting bug and fell in love with it.
She's lovely.
How old were you then?
I was a little, I
Like
think,
3.
I think 4, maybe.
Yeah.
Do you remember the commercial?
I remember it vaguely.
Oh.
It's a very long time ago.
Take a look.
If your family is anything like mine, you live in your family room. For us, it's our place to hang out, relax, and do all the things we love doing together. It's where we feel the most comfortable.
You were so little, and you were still so little when you were in the Twilight series. You were only 9 years old, and you were acting opposite Kristen Stewart and Taylor Lautner and Robert Pattinson.
Did you have an idea how massive that franchise was while you were doing it?
Well, I had an idea that I was like something that people liked, that it was popular, but I didn't realize how big it was.
Yeah.
And how big it would be.
Yeah.
Getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
But you were aware that some of the people on set had potty mouths. Yeah, you were very well aware of that. And I understand that you happened to get some money out of them because of it.
Yeah, they were kind of like, okay, we're cussing more than we should, and we would like to control ourselves a little better.
Yeah,
they're like,
self-control.
please start a swear jar, please. I was like, I don't know, and they're like, please. So eventually I started as like this little plastic tub covered in stickers.
Right.
And then I donated all of it to St. Jude's.
Wait. So every time somebody would swear, you go around and go, put it in the...
Yeah.
How much did you collect?
I don't remember.
Wow.
Probably
I
thousands
don't
of dollars.
Around here, we would go, we would
Put money in the jar, Mark.
Yeah, that's not a big enough jar for it to be a lot of IOUs in there. Well, I also understand that you've been cast in a new role, too.
I have.
Which is the
Nutcracker in the Four Realms as Clara.
That must be an amazing opportunity waiting for you.
I'm extremely excited for it.
Well, you cannot go do the Nutcracker without actually having a gift from us. And you'll remember this forever. It's our version of the very small version of the Nutcracker.
There you go.
Oh, that's so
There you go.
adorable.
Yeah.
Please cherish it forever.
I will.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys check out Mackenzie and The Little Prince streaming on Netflix this Friday, and it will also be in theaters in limited release. And up next, we're eating.
Now, we're, I'm going over there to see John in the kitchen.